Hello, welcome to visit my last chapter about the experience I made in my smart home. Let's have a look at that. The pages in here are mainly text, so there is no need for me now to go into the pages. Here in that video, I just make a short verbal summary of the different elements. I started my smart home in the year 2014, so nearly a decade ago. And I made a lot of experience with the system, with the technology, and more important, with my spouse and my family, what they accept and what they use. Let's start with the system. I'm very happy with my KNX bus system. Instead of a conventional system, in the bus system, everything is connected and exchanges telecoms. So everything is hardwired, no batteries. All my windows have sensors. All my doors have sensors. All the lights, all the blinds, it's all connected to the KNX bus, and that's really great as a basis for a smart home. I'm also very happy with the Raspberry Pi running my smart home center in my own Python code. I admit that's also my hobby, that's true. But it's very convenient, very efficient when you master things like this. It's a very reasonable option compared to the ready-made software. Experience with the room modes. To be honest, I think it was a game changer. In the beginning, I started with a small island here and an island there, and it all changed also in the communication with my family when I introduced the room modes. So that is a breakthrough. If you are interested, have a look to the chapters here in my wiki. Room mode, for example, television, doing the dishes is a room mode, the normal mode, there is a relax mode, and things like this. Experience with lighting and environment. In lighting, I also included blinds, and in general, I can say it's all working except one item, and that is the decision of the smart home based on temperature, inside, outside, weather forecast, etc., whether blinds should be fully open or adjust to the sun. This decision is good, perhaps a little bit more than half of the time, but far away from 90 or 100%. So we need a lot of interference with the automatic routine. We have voice commands. If we say sun, all the blinds will go down and adjust to the sun. If we say clouds, then the blinds will move up. My family understands that and is using the voice command to interfere with the system's decision if it was not good. But that is something I have not found a solution for. All the other items are working very nicely on lighting and environment. For lighting in my living room, there are several lights, and starting with the dark corner of the room, step by step, if brightness outside goes down, step by step I switch on lights in the room, and that is great. You don't even notice when the light is switched on, and it always feels convenient, and it's totally seamless. So that's very positive experience. Human-machine interface, not easy topic. I tried many things, and in the end I can say only one item is good. Seamless integration without voice command, without button, without anything. That is what is highly accepted, where my family complains if it's not working, and where once in a while they make a proposal how to improve it. Everything which requires a voice command or a button or an NFC tag, acceptance is very limited. It must be very simple. It should only be one or two items, and that's it. So this is what I strived for, and I could achieve that with the room modes to make many things seamless. So that is the main conclusion here. Don't invest too much energy into buttons, into voice commands, into NFC tags, whatsoever. It may be good at the start, but step by step you should try to replace it with automatic routines. Experience on robustness, cost saving and security. Robustness, the KNX bus, all the devices are working since about 10 years, only one failed. And it's always up and running. If there's an electricity cut, you switch electricity on and the system is ready immediately. And it's all hardwired, so no Wi-Fi, no Bluetooth, no nothing, no pairing, no batteries. It's awesome. Yeah. So when you redecorate your house or flat, I can strongly recommend to use some kind of bus system. Doesn't need to be KNX, but you should take care you get an interface into your TCP/IP, local area network LAN, and you may want it to be supported by Home Assistant or other tools from Google or Apple or whomever. So for robustness, I have a few smart plugs, not many, and stuff like this, off the shelf from different companies, and it's very clear reliability is not perfect. So I'm happy, I have very few of those, and I have no item, I have one item with a battery, but only one. So in my whole smart home, which is quite extensive, only one item with a battery. Cost saving, mainly of course it is heating. Light nowadays with LED, no cost saving anymore possible usually. That's working fine. When I compare us with the neighbors, it looks very good. There could be a cost saving of 30%. My heatings are switched off as soon as a window opens. When we leave the flat, temperature is reduced, so in winter, I think it's really helping. Security, when you have two younger children and are not at home all the time yourself, it will happen the kids leave the house without locking the front door. So I have a security bar which is automatically locking. That has been very helpful. Once I had some neighbors taking care of something, and when they left, when we were on holiday, I could see the front door is not locked. So I could see my smart home locking it after the neighbors forgot it. So security can be supported, but it's not a big item. Yeah, some details are good, like the one I mentioned, but it's not a breakthrough. Spouse approval and family usage, I integrated the feedback in here, but bottom line, the keyword is seamless integration. That's really my takeaway from 10 years. Everything which is seamless, where you don't have to do anything or have to do a very short and easy to remember voice command. Perfect. NFC tags already difficult, buttons not working. Yeah, to be honest, not working. My family doesn't like to remember which button has what function in what room mode and so on. You can make it easy with buttons. It's still not really helping because then it's not precise enough. And if you make it more precise, there's no motivation to memorize the function. So seamless integration, that is what we have to strive for. Thank you very much for listening. If you want to read more details in my wiki, you find the address of the wiki in my channel. See you soon later. Thank you.